Hey everybody, how's it going? So welcome to another park tour and welcome to PlanCoLandia. So this one is sent in by none other than Death Fears None, or as you guys might know him, Ethan. It depends on where you know him as to know what name he goes under. Anyway, full disclosure, I've literally just finished filming your park tour of your Moomin contest park that you submitted. So this is literally perfect timing and it's also the perfect fit as well. So I don't have many details about this park other than it having 22 coasters, uses TMTK, and I think this is also possibly using mods, which makes me surprised because the park loaded. We're in, we'll tour, so I don't know what's going to happen. But hey, it means we can crack on with the tour straight away. Now, just so you know, I do need to make some really hard choices about the POVs that I show in this one because 22 is a lot. And you guys just simply won't watch the episode. I mean, trust me, I've got the stats. So let's just enjoy what we can of this huge mega park. I mean, it's giving me Magic Mountain crossed with Energylandia vibes anyway. So as you can imagine, we've got a lot to explore. So we're going to waste absolutely no time and dive right on in. And I mean, this is the entrance area. When you get a sight line like this, you just can't refuse it, can you? It's just, oh, I can't wait to show you. This park is huge. We come into the main street area. Lots of building variation, lots of colour, lots of stuff going on. Loving the placing of everything in here. And then we come through into Minxie Grove. So this is again another colourful area. Lots of foliage and stuff that's going on around here. Loads of coasters, literally coasters everywhere you look. 22 of them in total. We've got this awesome little Woody that we've got going on here. It's difficult actually to know which way around to go around the park, so I'm just going to do this in what I think is the most logical order. We've got a beautifully decorated junior coaster sitting over here. We have a non-inverting invert here, so this is supposed to be like the family Vekoma inverts that we've got going on. We've got this launched, could be a Mac, could be Intamin, you know, we'll fight about it in the comments. I think it's a Mac because it uses launch fins, but again, I think we're using mods, so I've got no idea what you intended it to be. It's a launch coaster, it's fine. And then we've got this, I don't know what this is, but this it's a this. And then we've got what I think is probably an RMC in game, but this is supposed to be is Zambezi Zinger, because it's got the spiral lift hill going on, so looking good. And then we have a Woody that's an out and back. It looks like it might be an Intamin prefab, so very El Toro-esque going on in here, and that goes out into the woods. We have ourselves a watery type coaster in the back. I've got some questions about how this works and stuff, so we'll talk about that when we actually get to Tegidcam. And then we have ourselves a huge airtime machine going around the back of the park. Then we have ourselves something special. We will be talking about this when we get to the when we get to it in Tegidcam, because I'm still confused about how you've made this work. So we'll talk about that later. Remind me, we need to talk about that. And then we've got a single rail one sitting right in the middle here. This is Wallaby Holland screaming at me. I love it. I love it. We've got, I thought it was a wing coaster in here, but it's not. I think it's a stand-up. I think it's no, that's got seats. It's definitely not a stand-up if it's got seats. Moving on. It's that anyway, so it's a boomerang. And then we have ourselves a coaster ball that's not a coaster ball. It's actually a spinner, but it's a coaster ball, so we'll just take it as that. Then we've got around the back here, I can't wait to show you this one on ride. We've got ourselves an invert that is so well put together and so well kitted out. Like this is an absolute beaut. We have a coaster that goes around this central lake. This is going to be one that I'm not going to do the POV of. If you do want to see it, then of course you can download the park and you can see it for yourself, but the fact that it goes around the lake, I think this is like taking vibes from Pantheon in Busch Gardens, in the sense that that's supposed to go around a lake. I think this is a little hidden gem. We'll talk about this in Tegidcam. You get better views of it in Tegidcam, but it's like some kind of coaster bowl thing going on in here. And then of course we've got the RMC that's going on, and then we're back to the beginning here where we have this contraption, which yeah, oh guys, this is going to be so good. Right, let's cut to Tegidcam. Right, sweepstake time. How long is it going to be before Chacho gets stuck on the roof? If at all. Guesses in the comments, please, guys. Look at this. This is just stunning from down here. Oh, yes. I mean, it's a small plaza area, but it does what it needs to do. And I love this building. This is just such a lovely building. Oh. Yes, the architecture on it is just so different and so subtle. Right, so we're going to walk through this way and we come straight into the main street area. Of course, we've got the RMC that's living over the top. There we go. Just as it goes over the top. Look at that for timing. Woohoo! It's like I planned it. And then we've got the main street here. So this is just made up of such lovely, beautiful, intricate buildings. I really, really, really love this. Let's look at the style and stuff that we've got going on here. Like, such beautiful use of colours, great use of different textures. Like these two here, this wood and stucco, perfect. Love it. And then we just come over this way and we've got lots of flat rides. I think this is a park that's got a lot of flat rides, right? So this is definitely a fleshed out, fully fledged park. So this is Iron Rally, and that's the RMC that's going over the top. Now, this is the first difficult decision to make. This is not going to be one I can ride, guys, because I tried riding it 5 or 6 times and the park stutter kicks in, and I'm sorry, it's just not watchable. So I'm sorry. I know, dislike vandals are going to dislike it. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're coming through into this area because we are looking at some of this beautiful foliage from Peep View. I mean, look at these sightlines that you get. The use of the fences and the colours behind it, and the kids' coaster behind it, and then all of the other stuff that's like in the background just peeking through. Yes, this is why this is giving me Energylandia vibes, because Magic Mountain is hilly, right? So some of it's hidden, some of it's not, whereas Energylandia is very flat and you can see everything from everywhere, and this is exactly what I'm getting from this park. Yes, look. Sorry, I keep like rubbing it in. There's the RMC there. Ha ha ha. Okay, so this is more like a fairy tale inspired area, so this is for the kids. Right, we're at an entrance. No, that's going to be the flyers, right? So I don't know where to go. I reckon Winder's Sidewinder. That's probably a good start, right? This is going to be this one. So let's take a look. So we're going to go through here. Lots of queue. This is a technique, by the way, that I've not seen since No Name Landia. When Mask Bandit and co were pulling together No Name Landia, and they were using this as the mesh fence before we had the Don't Die fencing. It's a technique I've not seen in such a long time, but I love it. It's like proper chunky fencing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yes, I am a Don't Die fence, and you are not going to die. Right, so carry on through the queue. Long old queue. Oh, we got a ramp. There we go. And we have... Ta-da! What a lovely building. Again, chunky beams. Everything about this just feels chunky, and I am so here for it. Right. Coaster train is here. Let's go for a ride. Oh yes, that's one of those, what I call stroppy coasters. Like, it's a coaster that's stropping with you. It's low to the ground, it's fast, it's frantic. Well done, yes, loving it. What a great layout. So we're going to come down this way. This is a cool effect. So, if you're wondering, there's a light that's underneath the ground here. It's one of the massive area floodlights, and you get this effect in the daylight where everything that's got a shadow cast to it has the light cast on it as well. So it gives like this effect of moss and stuff. What a brilliant idea. I don't know whether it's accidental or whether... Well, I don't care. It's a brilliant idea. It's a brilliant thing. And I love the wall as well. Great idea. Right, so I don't actually know where we are. So we're coming out. So that's the... right, okay. So we're going to go this way, I think. And we're going to see what we come to over here. So we come to another kids coaster. So this is... Oh, what's down here? Are we meant to go down here? Are we? Do we? Do we dare? What's in here? Boo! I don't know if that's supposed to be a face or not. Can we just say it is? Yeah, why not? Okay, back out. Okay, so we're going to carry on walking down this way. So this is Matty's Dragon. There you go. I can't even cut that out. Sorry, I'm just being a child. We're looking at Matty's Dragon, everybody. That's what she said. We're not going to go on this one, by the way, because, again, stutter on this one is too bad. So we're going to leave it out. But please do check this one out if you are coming onto this park file, because it's a good one. I mean, look at the dragon at the top there. How incredible. Whoops. How incredible does that look? It's raining. We're being rained on. What's going on? Oh man, I don't think I want to ask. So anyway, let's walk back around this way. I'm trying to get to this invert here, because this is what I do want to go on. So it's got to be around here. Wait, is it around here? Because now we're entering into launch coaster territory. Yeah, there we go. Here it is. So this is Dolgus Swamp. So let's head through this way. This is the queue, right? Yeah, there we go. This is the queue. Oh, I don't know how long this queue line is going to be. Let's just run through it. What do we reckon? Down that way? Yeah, down that way. We're here. We made it. Ta-da. Right, so this is supposed to be like the SLC. No, not the SLC. The STCs. Or the SLCs. Wait, what's the... What's the new Vekoma family one that doesn't invert? That one. That's what it's supposed to be. Oh, God. Chacho, just shut up and go for a ride. And there we go. That's why I wanted to go for a ride, because it's just so cool. I love it. And you exit via this jungle. Like, I think this is what was raining on us just a minute ago. Brilliant. Awesome. Okay, so let's come back out this way, and we're going to have a look at the launch coaster. So we're going to make this like a nice and quick one, because this, such an awesome building. Like, I love it. I love it. So this is this is Wild B3AR. I know, guys, it's Wild Bear. I'm not stupid. So let's carry on down this way. Some lovely sights of the coaster you've got going on in here. And I love this. I just love this building style that you've got going on. It feels almost gingerbread housey, but that's definitely not the style you're going for here. I mean, it's definitely log cabin. It's definitely the whole idea of the mountains with the bears and all of that sort of stuff. But oh, Yes. You're just... camera. Just looking at some really, really nice, like, building sightlines and stuff you've got going on here. Stuff you've got going on in here. Like, I'm loving this pitched roof, this curved roof that you've got. Oh, I wish I had the patience to do it, but look. Yes, and even inside here, like, everything is all kitted out and stuff, and you've used the beams to create your own wood wall. I mean, that's effort. Like, that's a scale of effort that not many people go to, right? So let's give this coaster some love. Let's go for it. With the 3 launches, the ambassador is spoiling us. Actually, do you know what? You lot of a certain age and probably a certain country won't actually understand that reference. I'm going to keep it in because I'm weird and this is chaotic. But look at this! Look at this view from up here! Oh, yes. This is good. This is such a good park. Right, I don't know where we're going to go. Let's go down here and see some buildings, because I think we need to give the buildings some love. We're doing the coasters, but of course we need to give the buildings some love. Very much a Logi style building. Loving it. Loving it, loving it. Right, so we've got this. I still don't know what this is. I haven't worked out what coaster type it's supposed to be. And I mean, as you all know, since I've had COVID, I've literally got no brain left, so... we'll run with it. See if we can find the entrance, shall we? It's almost like S&S El Loco style, but it's not. Anyway, I can sit and rack my brains for as long as I want. It's not gonna happen. So whatevs. Right, is this the queue? Do we reckon? No, this is probably the exit. Oh, let's go down here anyway. Wait, there's the queue. Whoop. But it goes under the station and everything. This is what I wanted to show you. Oh, the chaos is back. Right, anyway, down this way, down this way, down this way. Up the stairs. There we go. So another amazing station. This idea of the corrugated iron and the beams and the glass is just the perfect combination that you've got going on here. So let's just... oh, look at that! There's flowers underneath. What a brilliant idea. An absolute nightmare to like keep going, but what a brilliant idea. Love it. Yes, 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 yes. Right time, because the autosave's here. Turns out it's called Poison Ivy. Love it, love it, love it. And it's kind of like a fitting name given all of the colour and stuff that you've got going on in here. It looks really welcoming, doesn't it? But I say, no, this is dangerous. And this, by the way, this was the exit. We were walking up the exit. So we're good to go. It's fine. Ooh, look at that watchtower. That's cool. Liking this. What's down here then? So this is food and toilets, I'm guessing. Yeah, food and toilets, and a lovely little inside area with a crackling fire. Love it. Okay, right, so there's Poison Ivy. There's the sign for it. If we'd have walked literally a metre. In fact, I bet you could probably see the sign on the original take that I did. It's right there, right in front of us. Look, see? There it is. Oh well. Right, so moving on. With this side we have got... there's a junior coaster around here somewhere. We'll find it. There it is, right in front of us. Hey guys, I wear glasses for a reason. Doesn't mean to say it corrects my sight. Look at these sight lines that you get at the park. Like, every now and again, you just have to stop and just appreciate the differing levels of sight line you've got here. Like, this is raised up, very clearly raised up. And I'd love to see, actually, how it's put in. Like, just like that. Seamless. Yes. Love it. Love it. Okay, so we're not going to go on the junior coaster for reasons. Just because. So we're going to come down this way and we are going to head into this area. So this I can't really talk about much because this is a bit of a spoiler for something that we filmed earlier. So this is going to go out before that episode. So I am going to move on, and that's deliberate. I need to save something for Mooming's video, but you do not want to miss that in Mooming's video because it's brilliant. Right, so we're going to carry on into this way, and we're going to go into Stinger. Stinger. Single rail coasters are so underrated. Like, have you seen how Wonder Woman and stuff like operates? It hauls ass. It really, really does. Oh, I love it. Right, let's go for Stinger. And look at this station. Look at the colours. Like, oh, yes. Love the colours. Again, it's Wallaby Holland, right? It's their Mac Big Dipper thing going on. Lost Gravity. I was like, what's the name? I'd even written it down. Lost Gravity. Yeah, absolutely feeling the vibe. Right, so here we go. Here's the station. Let's go for a ride. Would you like to get up close and personal with a roller coaster? Yes, you do. Wow, what a transition that is. I mean, I love it. That's so cool. Right, so Pill's Tidal Wave. I think this is one that we might... Oh, I don't know if I've done a POV for this one. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Oh, no, yes, this is one we need to talk about. Oh my god, I can't believe I even forgot about this. Right, so let's talk about this because this is meant to be a Vekoma tilt track. So even though this looks all a bit weird, and it's doing all sorts of weird stuff. This actually ends up behaving like the Vekoma tilt tracks do. So it holds you here, and then it drops you, just like the tilt track would do. Now, of course, we can't do tilt tracks in Planet Coaster, so chill out, guys. You can't, even if you wanted to, you can't. This is the best you're going to get. And yeah, guys, this is pretty much how I think of a Vekoma tilt track, especially the new ones, are going to be. So, inside the station here, we got all of the usual, like, blues and stuff you find with aquatic-themed coasters. So, let's actually show you what this looks on ride. Do you see what I mean? Given that it's a coaster type that doesn't exist in the game, I think you've done a pretty good job of recreating the experience. So, yeah, that gets thumbs up from me. Well done, well done. So does this sightline, by the way. Like, how awesome is this sightline? Love it. Okay, so we're going to carry on back this way. Because we're coming around here. I'm trying to head towards our spiral lift Woody that we've got. I think it's down here. Well, we'll just head towards the Woody, right? And just hope for the best. Yeah, there you go. So this is Curtis Singer. So this is the Zambezi Singer replica wannabe, right? So looking at the station from the outside, looking at the first drop and the curved lift hill. How you've done the curved lift hill here, by the way, is so clever. It's so obvious when you look at it as well. Like, of course you do it that way. How else would you do it? But yeah, love it. Right, so that's the exit. Where's the entrance? It's going to be this way. So we're going to go down here. And to go down here. Get some awesome views of the rest of the park. Ah, yes. Can we... This has got a long old queue. I bet this is going to be one of the coasters in the park that would attract quite a queue, and the throughput wouldn't be that great. So it would be like... Should we just go through here? Yeah, there you go. Up the ramp. There we go. And inside the station building. Loving the beam work. Loving the lantern work you got going on in here. It's nice and exposed. Nice and open. Oh, yes. And the train's here. Let's go. Oof, brilliant. Yes. And such good sightlines again. Guys, the sightlines on this park are just incredible. I love them. I love them. You know I love a good sightline anyway, but when you see ones like this, where it's just full of everything as far as the eye can see, and you've got lots of colour and lots of texture, lots of shapes, lots of coasters, lots of everything going on, it's just worth just enjoying whilst you can, because... Yes. Right. Let's go check out some more, because we've got loads left to see. Like, so much left to see. So we're going to come down the splash zone. Of course you're in the splash zone. Right. Awesome looking top spin. Look at that. Look at that for a building. Yeah. Oh, guys. I wish I could do stuff like this. Like, I know everybody has their own design style, right? And everyone has a play style. And that's absolutely fine. Play to your strengths and design to your style. But sometimes I just wish I could borrow some of your creativity and just do something like this. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Wouldn't even know where to begin. Give me a realistic park to build. No problem. I'll show you where your shops needs to go. I'll show you where your exit path needs to go round for the best guest flow and all of that rubbish. But ask me to build a building like this? Nah, sorry mate. No chance. Anyway, right, so we've got, yes, the Woody. So, oh, look at this. That's so cool. Hello, Missy Good. Looks like a stereo, like off of the 90s, or off, maybe even the 80s. Looks a bit like a boombox. Yeah, love it. It's probably not meant to be a boombox at all, but that's how it looks. So we've got Cane Wolf. There we go. I think these might be references to people in the community, you know. This is giving me thinking about the recording this morning. I think this is what you're doing. I probably should have picked up on that way sooner. Oh well. Right, well there's the stutter, by the way. That stutter is real. Like, I'm not making it up. It's an actual thing. Right, so hop over some fences, and there we go. Up the stairs. Oh, I thought we were going to get stuck then. I really did think we were going to be 4 for 4. Right, so train's here. Let's do it. Oh, you guys, one more sightline appreciation. Go on, look at it. Just look at it. Oh, guys. Seriously. Right, so we are now at the back end of the park. Oh, by the way, that's a decent layout. I just realised I haven't talked about the coaster we've just been on. In fact, I think I've probably been doing that a lot because, you know, chaotic tours is why you're here. But that is a solid Woody layout. And it's got a loop in the background, behind that tree, right there. I didn't even see that coming. If there's anything that Ethan, I have picked up on, you love to put loops in places that shouldn't have loops, and I'm so here for that. Like, sod realism. It doesn't matter. Could it exist in real life? Yes, absolutely. Do it. Like, so we're not going to go on this one because this is a cascade, and I have so many questions about this coaster. Like, I'd love to know what in the comments below, Ethan. If I'm hoping you're going to watch this. Let me know this backstory of this coaster. Like, tell us about this coaster because it's a launched log flume that has water flowing uphill, and I just need to know. Tell me everything, right? Because this looks awesome. We're not going to go on it, but this looks absolutely awesome. So, yes. And the fact that you've used 2 rides together as well. Like, I've got so many questions about how you've managed to bend and warp the log flume track and all sorts. So, let me know, please. Because, yes, many, many, many questions to be answered. Right, so now we have... I'm going to go up here because it's up on a hill. So that is... Oh, look, it's Moon's little aqua tracks. Oh, I feel like we should go for a ride now. I'm going to break my own rules. Sod it. We're going to do it. Ignore everything I said. We need to pay homage to old Moons. So we're going to do it. Moon, little sucks. There we go. So there's the station. Right. Sod it. We're going to go for a ride. Let's do it. I don't know what just happened. That was awesome. That was so worth going for a ride. And I'm kicking myself for wanting to leave that out. What a stupid decision, Chacho. Like, come on. That was good. Loving it. Right, so, as we were, we're going to walk back down this way. And we're going to carry on down here. Right, so, we've got our... look at it. Yes, sightlines. We've got this bad boy to investigate. So this is Algo's God of Pain. Yeah, I feel that pain every bloody day. Every time I post a video, someone unsubs. Every time a community post goes out. Every time I reply. Every time. Anyway, that's probably not what this is a reference to. By the way, to help the Algo gods, have you liked and commented and subscribed yet? Go on, I'll wait. Alright, thanks. Right, so we've got ourselves... Oh man, that was cringe. That was so cringe. We've got ourselves a Hyperion-style coaster to go on. Oh, yes. So, let's have a look at the queue line then. Loving the colours on this one. The purple and black just work. It just works, like, and I don't know why it works, it just does. So we're going to carry on up through this way. There we go. Relatively short queue on this one, actually, so it must be quite a high throughput ride, IRL. There's our train. This is the station building, and of course the massive lift hill. I believe this is using the Sky Rush track. What's it called in game? I can't remember what it's called. Sky Rush track, but with the Intamin trains. Interesting combo. Right, let's go for a ride. Hello, Hyperion. Oh man, that packs a punch, doesn't it? That's a proper decent. Actually, is it a hyper? Let's see. I'm not going to be mad if it's not, because it's still good regardless. It's all greens across the board anyway. Where are we? Stats, results. Yes, it is. It's a hyper, so we can say it's a hyper. Hello, Hyperion. Okay, so cracking on with this one. Go back to our building again. Oh, hello. This is so cool. I'm gonna decide to. I am gonna leave this one out. Because we've done the just done the Moomin one, right? So this is the Espion Stealer. Let's score. This is a dueling affair. So this is 2, and it looks so good. Look at it. It duels in like the perfect place. Well done, you. And it just keeps going. Is it a multi-lapper? Yeah, it is a multi-lapper. Look at it. Oh, it's brilliant. It reminds me of the what are they called? Not Larsen loops. The ones that are now defunct, that they failed. It doesn't matter, because they failed miserably. Let's just shush. That's what it reminds me of anyway. But a much better version. Yes. Okay, right, so we came from this way, didn't we? So I reckon we need to go back down this way, right? And go past down here. Wait, I think we're about to go in a circle. No, we're going in a circle. Right, chaos has descended upon the Chacho world once again. So I reckon we go down this way. Back the way we came, because we're at the back of the park, right? We need to go over to the left-hand side of the park. So that's where we are heading next. Back past a tilt coaster. That's not a tilt coaster, but it is a tilt coaster. I'd love to know how you managed to do it. Obviously, they're like holding brakes and stuff, but how did you manage to get them vertical? Is that mods? It's mods, isn't it? It's blatantly mods. Damn. I need to try and get mods to work. Right. So we come back down this way. I'm trying to head towards... I don't know if you can see... Whoops. Hello. I don't know if you can see it in the background. These buildings here. This is where I'm trying to head. So, do we reckon it's down here? This is the joy, by the way, of not actually looking at a park before you tour it and just hoping that everything comes together. However, I love doing it this way because you get to see stuff like this. Look. Again, it's just one of those intricate buildings that I've never in a million years would have thought to put together myself. But look how awesome that is. Oh, yes. Yes. Beautiful colours we've got going on here. This, I am definitely here for this colour scheme. Sodium drop. Yes. Okay. Carry on. Sorry. We are so lost. So this is the Zangri... I can't say it. Zangri swing. This is the... So this is the RMC. I've got no idea. One moment, please, caller. Let's have a look. Panic not, we took a wrong turn. It's back down this way. We were right the first time. It's okay. So, when we were here and we were looking at Stinger and we went down the right hand side, we should have gone down the left. There we go. We should have gone down here. Which is actually where we were originally heading, ironically. So this is the other boomerang that we've got in the park. And again, we're gonna leave this one out. But it's a nice simple boomerang. It's got one inversion. It goes into a spike and then goes back down again. So yes, like the kids' first inversion coaster with effects and stuff going on. It's cool. And that is Toxic Quinn. Right, so this is where we were trying to head. This is feeling a bit more like it, right? So we've got a Cosmic Cow sponsored thing, and I've already seen this on the other side. If we turn around, does it say something like, yeah, got milk? Got milk? It's so creepy. So this is the coaster ball, not coaster ball, but is a coaster ball, spinning coaster. What a cool idea. This is very much like the Screaming Swing. Not Screaming Swing, wrong one. Screaming Squirrel. Loving this idea. This is the reason we're not going to go on it, because it's not actually it doesn't ride properly, so we are going to leave it. However, this is a cool idea to have in the park. If you can just imagine that this is the coaster ball, that's all you need. That's all you need for this, right? Just excuse everything else. It's a coaster ball. That's all you need. The color scheme is perfect. Loving it. Okay, so that's the Cow King spin. There it is, Cow King spin. Awesome. Okay. So, let's talk about this bad boy first. The Outlaws Tower Defense. Now, I wanted to make a particular point of these coasters because the ones we've had up until now have been relatively well decorated. They've been well thought out. But these are the themed ones. These are the ones where, like, serious theming has been done to this. So, the first that we've got in here is this sci-fi boomerang coaster. And we are going to head up into the station, and you can see straight away that you lose the track amongst all of this armory of scenery and all of this stuff that you've got going on in here. You know, like all the robots and the tanks and stuff, and it just feels exactly like a proper sci-fi thing. So, oh, yes, and there's the train as it goes through. This is a brilliant job. This is so well done. Right, let's actually go for a ride. Oh yes, clap, 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 clap. Good sir. That's I think it might be my favourite park in the ride, just because of how clever it is and how well thought out all of the scenery that it's interacting with actually is. And then of course, once you nail how this launch system works, you saw me do it in World of Muse, and it's an absolute nightmare to get it to work. But once it does work, it's absolutely totally worth it. So yes, bravo. By the way, this is something I definitely should have said at the very top of the episode. There was a lot of custom audio that is supposed to be in this park, but there's no attachment for any files that I can put in. So unfortunately, we're just having to tour it without. So let's have a look at the other buildings in this area. So this is the sight lines of the coaster from down here. Like, oh, it's just so towering and so cool. The sci-fi stuff it's just the pack that I completely forget exists in Planet Coaster, and I really need to start using it more, because like this is the sort of stuff you can do with it. It's just so cool. And this whole idea here, like where you've got the art shapes and the glass, and then the curved walls that actually come in the game. Like, we forget that these curved things exist because we end up making our own. Oh, it's brilliant. I love it. Right, so moving on, we have what's down here? Ooh, oh, this is the Swift Drift, not Swift Drifters, is it? Yeah, look, there it is. That's what it's called, isn't it? And really lovely looking building, like proper old school, like Americana style building. And then this one is more fantasy type style. Yes, anything in here, do we reckon? No, empty. So this is Hollow Knight. I think I might need to retract that's my favourite ride, because I actually think this is my favourite ride. Like, yeah, okay. So Hollow Knight. This is just, this is Hogwarts all over, but on steroids. Like, this gives me vibes of Roxborough. Oh, it's gone from my head. Thanks, COVID. Thanks for that. The area that FLY is at Phantasialand is Roxburgh, isn't it? Anyway, this is the vibe this is giving me. With the last loop in the background. Hey. But look at all of these buildings. Look. Like, just look at them. Oh, this is definitely the level of creativity I just doesn't exist in my head. Like, never in a million years would I ever think to do anything like this, and it's so obvious and so simple but so effective, and he's quite scary, so we're not going to look. Right, Elden Ring is the last loop, I know that much, so we're going to walk the queue. This one, this is going to be the invert. So we've already had the one invert, that's the non-inverting invert, and this one very much very much inverts. So there we go, and we're going to go around this way, and we're going to go, oh, it's actually a relatively short queue, actually. I was expecting that to be way longer. Look at those chandeliers. Wait, is that, I need to break character for a minute, is that, that's actually made, that's not an in-game piece, that's made with candles, candle lamps. That's brilliant. That's so good. Right, I'm going to take a quick look at this from up high. Here we go. Look at these buildings. I reckon this is going to be such a beaut to ride. So, with that, let's no more suspense. Let's just do it. I'm absolutely retracting my statement. That is my favourite ride in the park. 110%. That is just a work of art. That was worth saving until the end. Wow. Just, my God. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. What more can you say? There's nothing. Right, so we're going to carry on walking back this way. I think we've got our bearings now. Back past the RMC, so I think it's going to be this way, right? We've seen the other way, so we're going to go down this way and see what we've got. So this down here is the coaster we're not going to go on. This is the one that goes around the lake. So this is it actually send it? No, it can't. No, there you go. Londo Stealth Bomber. I was like, that can't be the name of the ride. So Londo Stealth Bomber, that's the one that goes around the lake. So check that out if you download the park. But this is the coaster I wanted to talk about, and I promised that we were going to, because this is brilliant. I don't know if we're going to be able to get in there, but this is, again, two coasters that have been pulled together. So we've got the wooden bobsled coaster track, but we've also got the steel SLV track inside it, and it creates a coaster bowl. So it basically goes, it launches out of the station here, and it goes up and around through a couple of helixes and then come back into the station. It's so simple, so beautiful and so effective. But the reason that I love this is because of the actual building that it's within. I mean, look at this. It's just so industrial, so space worthy, so everything. This is definitely the pinnacle area of the park. So the thing with Energylandia is it opened as a very generic jank park. It has no real coherent theme. It's got no real anything about it. And it's only been open since, what, 2014? But since, they have started to really make effort with their stuff. So you've got Hyperion is highly themed, Zarja is highly themed, then you've got Aqualantis, all of that sort of stuff. And that's when the park really starts to come to life. And this is what I'm getting here. It's a park that was well kept and well designed in the beginning, but since it's now started to add lots of money based attractions because they're starting to make the money and it warrants the money being spent on it. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. So here we are back at the entrance. Ah, yes. Yes. Right, I'm going to quickly come out of Tegidcam. Let's just make sure that we have seen everything that we wanted to see. So I think we have, because we came through this way. So we went around here. We ended up coming around the back here. Did this stuff here. We walked around here. Walked up around this way. And we did all of this stuff. We walked up through here. Talked about all of these. We came back this way. And then we went down here and got lost. So we came back. We're back around this way. We saw all of this area. We saw all of this area. And then we've come back around this way. So yeah, we have done all we wanted to do. So the last thing to see, there's no maintenance areas and backstage areas here, by the way. And that's okay. They don't have to. This is not that kind of park. It doesn't pretend to be an ultra realistic park. This is the hotel. What a beautiful lodge style hotel. Yes. Awesome. Like, even with the fountains and stuff on the outside, such a good job. Now, if I know Ethan well enough, I think, ta-da! Oh man, look at that park. Every ride has got a different light package going on, so I think we need to do it some we need to do it some justice, right? So the first one is the RMC that we can't go on because of frame rates and stuff, and it's all pink, it's all beautiful. Yes, like, such a beauty of a light package. Like, it's just neon, it just glows like exactly as you would think it was going to glow. It's just there. It's so ostentatiously there. I love it. Then we've got all of this green going on. So this is like the wilderness rainforest area, right? So you'd expect it to all be green. And of course we've got all the lighting and stuff on the lift hill down here. So you probably saw that on the POVs and whatever. So, oh, yes. Oh, I didn't see that. That's amazing. Oh, I wish we saw that sooner. Okay, so anyway, we didn't. Moving on. So now we've got all of the yellows over here with the dragon, with the Matthews dragon. Yeah. What else have we got? All the whites over here for the zinger. And then all the blues, of course, in the aquatic area. So, yeah. I just love how it all just it's just lit up as if it's all in neons. You've got different blues for the not Hyperion. And then the two aqua coasters. Of course, then Cosmic Cow is going to be pink and white. Then you've got yellow and, well, you can't light up black, but yellow and black. And we've got the green and the blues over here for the invert. Just beautiful, like hauntingly pink lighting. Yeah. And then, of course, you've got the light blues and stuff for the sci-fi coasters. And this light effect is cool. I wonder how it's, because it's been flashing ever since, right? So it's obviously not attached to a ride. It must be on a regular sequence, and it just repeats. Love it. Like a total epilepsy warning. But guys, how cool was this? PlanCoLandia. Wow. Ethan, Death Fears None, thank you so much for submitting this. This is a good park, mate. This is a good one. So yeah, thank you for sending it in. Thank you for letting us tour. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. If you do, of course, you know what to do. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a sub, all of the usual stuff. We're going to carry on doing these because I quite like these. So as you already know, if you want your park to be toured, then please leave it on the workshop. And make sure you include, in one word, Chacho Tours or Chacho Tour. That's how I find your files. If you don't do that, I don't know your file exists. So it's no good telling me that it's loaded to the workshop. I will never find it unless you use the phrase Chacho Tour. Public service announcement. Thank you very much. Guys, thank you so much. Have a good week. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.